Welcome to Trump Trainwreck Tuesday, because we know Donald Trump loves to hear himself speak. And when he does, it's usually some combination of embellishment, stone cold lies, or just let's see how much attention I can get with the spotlight on. And in this breaking story, today's cabinet meeting, oh my goodness, do you need to see the string of what in the hell are you talking about he has put together? Because he will continue to dismiss or avoid anything remotely related to the truth. I'll show that story to you in just a few seconds. Let's take a quick look at what has been said related to this very subject and breaking story because of where his brain is going.
The New York Times did a comprehensive analysis of Donald Trump's public appearances and how they have deteriorated and morphed over time. They found this, quote, signs of change since Trump first took the political stage in 2015. Quote, he has always been discursive and has often been untethered to truth, but with the passage of time, his speeches have grown darker, harsher, longer, angrier, less focused, more profane, and increasingly fixated on the past. Quote, Donald Trump rambles.
Oh, it gets worse.
Venezuelan killers, street gangs, occupying the town with MK-47s. I know that gun very well. I got to know it very well.
And alarms are sounding at a deafening level now over the disgraced, twice impeached, 4 times indicted ex-president and his increasingly disconnected from reality, rambling, difficult to track.
The nuclear is the biggest single problem the world has, not global warming where the ocean will rise 1/8 of an inch in the next 500 years. You know, these people are crazy. The biggest problem we have is nuclear warming.
Nuclear warming? Oh, there's more.
Nuclear warming isn't a thing.
Didn't correct her once, and they corrected me everything I said practically. And I think 9 times or 11 times. And the audience was absolutely, they went crazy.
And as the New York Times points out, quote, the debate was held in an empty hall. No one, quote, went crazy, as Trump put it, because no one was there, end quote. Peter Baker of the New York Times writes this, quote, anyone can misremember, of course, but the debate had been just a week earlier at the time Mr. Trump made those remarks, and a fairly memorable moment. And it was hardly the only time Trump has seemed confused, forgetful, incoherent, or disconnected from reality lately. He repeats himself. He roams from thought to thought, some of them hard to understand, some of them unfinished, some of them factually fantastical. He voices outlandish claims that seem to be made up out of whole cloth. He digresses into bizarre tangents about golf, about sharks, about his own beautiful body. Downright disturbing public statements.
And so what did Donald Trump say this morning, just now in his cabinet meeting? Holy smokes. Have a seat, sit back, watch this breaking story.
The farmers are saying, you know, they're building these massive blotches in the middle of the fields all over the country. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And windmills, we're just not going to allow them. They're ruining our country. They're ruining everyone. If you look at, I hate to mention countries, but you look at the UK, what's happened at UK, they have energy costs have gone through the roof. It's because of wind. They want to do everything. Close up the northern parts of the country. They have oil that's tremendous. We came in, the eggs were through the roof. They were 4 times higher than they've ever been. And my first question from you people were, what are you going to do with eggs? I said, what's the problem with eggs? That was caused by Biden, or whoever was operating the auto pen actually caused it, I guess. Energy is way down. Energy is way down. It was $4 and $5 for a gallon of gas. Think of that, for gasoline. And now it's probably $2.25. There are some places it's $2. It broke $2 at a couple of locations in the South.
What in the world is he talking about? Eggs, windmills, gas. This is a guy who just, quote unquote, had a summit with Putin, had a conversation with Zelensky, wants to talk about getting the Nobel Peace Prize and all the wars he's solved, and farmers that are going out of business, and tariffs, and the European Union, and on, and he's in a cabinet meeting and lying still lying about what gasoline prices really are. There's no place in this country where gas is under $2 a gallon. Horse padinky. All of a sudden, eggs don't matter, of course, for sure. And well, we're going to solve all that, and it's Biden's fault because of an auto pen. I mean, this is exactly where we're at. Windmills are destroying the country, said a man who referred to nuclear warming. This is what we're dealing with. So between that and his concern for the Epstein files, good luck to us all as we head down this road of Dandy Donnie Trump on a Tuesday. You guys stay frosty.